Yes, I think I have sent him already a message, but I don't know if the message has arrived, because I know that he changed his number a lot. But I want to wish my colleague Jose Mourinho and Chelsea with the championship. Well deserved, I think. When you see the statistics, you cannot doubt that they are the real champion.
Hello, you announced the signing of Memphis Depay yesterday. How pleased are you to bring him to the squad?
Yes, I do think that we don't have to answer these questions about Memphis Depay. That's the better because I have been forced to sign him. I don't want to sign him before the end of the season, because we have to focus on our games. And when you sign a player, you disturb the focus of your present group of players. And the coming matches are very important for Manchester United and for all of the players. But because of the market, I must handle, because otherwise he had signed for Paris Saint-Germain. And that's why I signed Memphis Depay. But we have to speak about Crystal Palace and not about Memphis Depay or De Gea or something like that.
You congratulated Chelsea. They've given their players 4 days off this week, and they've got a big game against Liverpool this weekend that might affect whether you finish in the top 4 or not. Is that something you're happy with?
I think that's the privilege of every manager to give, and certainly when you are the champion. And I give my players also 1 day off more, but with another reason than I think Jose Mourinho did. I think that Jose Mourinho can decide that, and that his team shall play and do their utmost best, I think.
In terms of, I know what you're saying about Depay, but players, the world is not a bubble, so you can't kind of ignore what's going on outside.
No,
would PSG have signed him? They would have signed him if you'd not gone there.
Yeah.
But if he was so keen...
That's why I have already explained.
Yeah, but if he was so keen to sign for Manchester United, why would he have gone to PSG?
Because at that time he was not reached by me. Because I don't want to speak with players before the season has been ended. I have also a feeling to my players. But now, because of the close relationships what I have with the management of PSV, I could handle.
And just in terms of, you say that the next 3 games are very important for you. How important, in your mind, how important for the future, the short-term future of this club is it that you finish 4th this season, or at least 4th?
Yeah, that we have already said a lot of times. The Champions League, it's a prize on itself. And a club like Manchester United needs that to play at the highest podium.
Is it a crazy world now in this transfer situation where you've got to use your own contacts to bring players here? Is it a case now you almost have to look at your contacts, and if you don't have those contacts, those players are not going to come here? I mean, the whole thing seems so complicated now. De Gea staying, players coming in. Has it all changed too much?
No, I think it is always like that. Has been always like that. I don't think it's it's a difference now. Only because of the media, the social media. You can read everything, and you cannot ignore that. I agree, but because of that, I have to handle. I have to manage that.
So you had 6 wins in a row in March and April. Would you agree that the performance levels haven't been as good in the last 3 games? And if so, why?
No, I'm not agree. And that I have said already in all my press conferences. I think after Chelsea, I said we played our best match. After Everton, I think we were not at the same level as Everton wants to win that game. But we played a lot of phases very good in that match. And after West Bromwich Albion, I have said we have created so many chances against a very defensive organization. So you cannot do better, but you have to finish. And that's also a step in the process, because I knew that in advance. When you are playing how we are playing, then our opponent shall defend more and more and more. And then you have to disorganize that organizations. And that's again a new step in our process. And that's why I'm not very concerned, but we have to make that step, and we have to finish the chances in spite of all the defensive organizations.
Louis, can I just ask you about that social media point you made? You talk about the players being focused, your focus on the players for the last remaining games, but with the way that everything is played out these days, speculation, rumour, possibility of signing players in the summer, does that element of management irritate you?
No, because you have to accept nowadays world. And you have to adapt to that. And my players have to adapt also to this kind of world. We are living in this world. And you have to manage that. It is more difficult as before because of the social media, I think. Because the media was always there, but the social media was not there. And now the social media is there, and you have to manage that. I have to manage that also as a 63 years old person, and my players, they are much more younger than me, can do it more easily, I think.
Would you never go on social media then?
No, because then I have a day more work.
Okay, can we move on, please? Injuries.
A good thing.
Sorry, just injuries before we move on.
Injuries. Garrick still shall not play this season anymore because we have to focus on the next season, I think, for him. Rojo is coming back, but is not to put him on a bench or something like that. Evans is a candidate for the bench, but he needs match rhythm. Then we have fires in our dressing room. I'm also a little bit having pain in the throat, and Wilson has that also already for 1 week, but is recovering now, so he can be on the bench maybe. But a lot of players suffering that kind of things. Shaw can play. It was a minor injury. So that's it, I think.